The humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan is getting grim, and this in turn means that the security situation, which has already been problematic ever since the takeover by Taliban, will get even worse. And this will have a direct impact on the stability of the entire region. For this purpose, countries not just in the region but across the world are coming together in various formats and groupings to find a solution to the security problem in Afghanistan and to ensure that it doesn't have a fallout on the entire region and countries neighboring Afghanistan. So there are several formats, as I was mentioning, from the Moscow format to the Troika, and one that was held in India, a meeting called the Delhi Regional Security Dialogue. This was at the National Security Advisor level, headed by NSA of India, Ajit Doval. This saw the participation of 7 other countries apart from India. Pakistan and China too were invited to this meeting. However, Pakistan decided not to attend the meeting and communicated this message via the media. China cited scheduling issues as a reason for not being able to attend the meeting. And this is where the real problem lies, that politics and nation-to-nation relations are determining any solution that is found for Afghanistan. As I just pointed out, China cited scheduling issues for not being able to attend the meeting in Delhi, which took place on Wednesday. However, just the next day, it is attending the Troika Plus meeting in Pakistan. In fact, on the very day that Delhi was hosting the security meeting, China announced that it will be attending the Troika Plus meeting organized by Islamabad. This clearly shows that Pakistan and China, which are all-weather friends, are coming together to look at how they can manage the situation while trying to elbow out India and undermine its role in the region and as far as Afghanistan is concerned. In fact, the narrative largely has been that India has been reduced to a fringe player as far as Afghanistan is concerned, despite having invested $3 billion over the last 2 decades in Afghanistan in infrastructure development and in other development work. Now, over the last few months, we've seen other countries taking further charge of the situation in Afghanistan. This has been China, Russia, and Pakistan playing a role there as far as having a dialogue or facilitating one between the Taliban and the United States is concerned. India is trying to dispel that narrative by holding the Delhi Regional Security Dialogue. India is pointing to the fact that the presence of the Russian and the Iranian side, as well as crucial Central Asian countries, which can be gravely impacted by the situation in Afghanistan, shows that they see some worth in India being able to play the role of a stabilizing factor in the region. In fact, the Delhi Declaration had a veiled take on Pakistan. The declaration pointed out to the fact that there should be no country which should try and interfere in the internal matters of Afghanistan. This was a clear take at Pakistan because Pakistan has been seen meddling in Afghanistan's internal affairs. The then ISI chief was seen in the Serena Hotel 20 days after the Taliban took over Afghanistan, and it is only after he visited Kabul that Taliban was able to form a government, which they couldn't in the previous 3 weeks. This clearly showed the connection between Pakistan and Taliban and how Pakistan was trying to call the shots in Afghanistan. In fact, when Pakistan refused to attend the Delhi dialogue, sources pointed out that it was unfortunate but not That's surprising because Pakistan does treat Afghanistan at the moment as its protectorate. And there were other references to Pakistan as well. It cited that no country should create a hindrance when humanitarian aid is concerned and access to providing that to the ordinary Afghans. India's quickest route of providing any aid to Afghanistan is through Pakistan, and Pakistan has blocked that route. So it is very clear with these meetings happening one after the other that politics and nation-to-nation ties are posing a hindrance in being able to provide a concrete solution to the situation that is emanating in Afghanistan. And it is not just a security situation. Very closely and intrinsically linked to it is the humanitarian crisis that is also emerging, which can have a clear fallout on the security situation as well. It is under these circumstances where we are seeing desperate families in Afghanistan having to sell off their children and their girls for a little bit of money to be able to get by is posing to be a big problem, and the world needs to take note and come together collectively in finding a solution to Afghanistan, overcoming the political differences.